I'm at the etrailer. If you have a 2023 BMW X5 and you're looking for a set of chains that are going to last you a long time and are going to be more for those more extreme situations, then the Pewag square link tire chains are going to be a great option for you. So let's check them out. Now we are going to have this on tire size 275, 45, R20. Now that's just the tire size we have today. It will fit a variety of other sizes. And we're going to have this on the rear axle as what the manual recommends. Now it's important that you also turn off your rear axle steering just so you can safely drive with these chains. Now if you're not sure if this is going to fit your vehicle, you can actually plug in your vehicle's information into our fit guide to find the right fit for you. These are going to be constructed from a manganese nickel alloy, so they're going to be able to last you a long time and they're going to be very rust resistant. And we're going to have this more of a square link design with these ridges kind of built into them. So all that combined is going to help you get through those more heavy duty situations, and then the sheer size of these links are going to push it to those more extreme situations, because this is going to offer you a lot of bite for that deeper snow and ice. And we do have plenty of clearance to still sit underneath here, because we do have a lot of space in this wheel well. And we're also going to have a ladder pattern design. And what's nice about this ladder pattern design is it's going to give you more traction when you're starting and stopping. And if we look at the bottom, you'll notice we're going to have our lever. Now this one is a little bit of a different design than some other options out there. It's more straight. I found it a little bit more difficult to use than some other options out there, but it still gets the job done. But I still recommend using other tensioning devices with this. One of those tensioning devices being a rubber tensioner. Now if you don't own one, you can find one on our website. The way this is basically going to work is if your chains were to ever loosen up, this is going to be constantly applying tension to the links themselves. And that's important because when you're driving around, what's going to happen most likely is your chains are going to shift. And once they shift, they usually loosen up. So this is going to give you just more peace of mind overall. To start off the installation, I'm going to grab some gloves, just make this a little bit easier, and lay out my chains. Now, there's going to be a few things I'm checking for with my chains. The first thing is going to be making sure we don't have any damages to the links themselves. So these are looking pretty good. I'm also checking the welds. Then I'm also checking the orientation. So we want these hooks to be facing up, so it's away from our tire. And then I also want to make sure we have access to our lever. So I'm going to make sure this is closest to me and furthest away from our tire. Once I've established that, I'm going to start putting it on. And the best way I find to do it is just to grab it from the center and then lift up and drape it over your tire. Once you're at this point, you want to make sure you get everything even, so you don't want a fit where it's going to be hanging over your rim. So I'm just going to adjust that, checking the back end of the tire with my back hand. And once that feels pretty even, I'm just going to repeat that all the way through. And then I'm just going to adjust the ends, just so we can make our connections a little bit easier. I'm going to have this metal hook that I'm holding in my hand, and you're going to connect that to the other side with these links. Now this can be a little bit tricky just because it is a tighter fit, and it might take you a few tries. Also for the reason of getting it on the right tightness, because you don't want it too tight where you're going to get an uneven fit on the front side. You don't want it too loose where it's going to just fall off your tire and damage something. So after a few times going back and forth, you should find the right link spacing. And the front side is going to be a little bit different. So what we're going to do this time is going to be pushing this lever through one of these links. And this might take you a few tries to figure out which one's going to be the best for you. So if I try going to this one at this point, well, I can get it to this midway point, I can't pull it tight enough. So I'm going to have to go down one size and try from here. And I found this one's still pretty difficult, but if I use my body weight, I should be able to get it on. And what we're trying to do is just get that hook to go around that link, just like that. And from here, we're just going to come back through, check it, and this is feeling really good. I like how tight this feels. all the way around. Now I'm still going to take that extra precaution of putting on a rubber tensioner just in case. And the way I recommend to do this is in a star pattern. And what I found is any of the chains that have a larger lever at the bottom, I try to kind of skew it now, because I think we're going to run into less issues getting more of a better spread this way. Once you have this completely on, then you can repeat that process on the other side. And then after that, just recommending to pull forward or back up some, just make sure nothing's going to shift too much, and you still have a good fit. And if it looks good, you can take it out for a ride. Well, that was just a look at the Pewag tire chains with the square links on our 2023 BMW X5. I'm Matt. Thanks for watching.